When I achieve this look, stay tuned on how I create this look. And don't worry, I won't lie. Hi, welcome to my channel. And this is Lynn. It's 3:47, so I have a party tonight at 6 p.m. I'm going to attend the birthday party, so might as well be ready today, right now. You know, it takes an hour for me to do a perfect makeup on tonight, so let's get started. I already put something on my face, the serum, a treasure skincare. Oh, and I forgot to put my moisturizer here. Dab the product first into 4 parts of your face, then spread it all over the face. Oh, and don't forget the sunblock. Sunblock protects our skin from UV rays and prevents freckles, especially to mid-countries. The bigger the number of SPF, the better. Dab 4 corners to face, then spread. Primer. Dab 4 corners of your face first with the primer on fingertips, then tap it gently like pressing the primer gently onto your skin, so when you apply your foundation, it'll look smoother, especially to people who have big pores. This primer is kind of velvety when applying, which is silicone based. Lips, and it's quite dry, so I'm going to use this. Press a small amount for the lips and spread. Trust me, there are many uses of this product. Maybe this will be my next review. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. Making sure not to lick it, and I'm going to put it in petroleum jelly. I don't need to directly put the foundation. I'm not going to put a color corrector today. I'm very lazy about that, so I'm going to use this one. Really, I love this. I super love this. I don't need a beauty blender with this one because I want a full coverage. You know what? I love this. One of the reasons why I love this is because it has a smooth feeling to put in your skin. I know I already put that in my video before that I don't normally put here, but I put excessively, so I just have to put that. Since it's night makeup and I would like it to be full coverage, I like to use my finger since it's quite convenient, but I can use a brush if I want to. Next is the eye primer. All you need is an itsy bitsy amount and it's good for both eyelids. I have oily eyes, so the tendency my eye makeup would create crease, which is a bad makeup day. This primer totally holds my eye makeup tight. Quite nifty, right? This one. I should do both, right? I probably do this in a major because I haven't used this quite yet. I always use this. I don't know, I get hooked up with this one. So let's get started. I'm wearing this with this kind of blouse, so I'm thinking about more on pink and peachy. I'm using a different video cam because my camera's battery is low, so I'm going to use this one. Forgive me about this. It's not quite good camera, but I'm hoping you can see me. I picked two shade from Naked to Palette as base color because it's matte. I dab the brush gently to eyelids so I can have control of the color of the eyeshadow. I choose half baked to put on the center of my eyelids, again with the dab motion. Next will be the crease, and I choose Buzz from Naked Through Palette. It's a pinkish shade with glitter. Don't worry, as I go switch along, I'm going to use the back of my hand as a switch color switch. I forgot where I put my color switch pad. Dabbing gently to the crease. I picked Busted from Naked to Palette because it's a bit darker shade than Buzz. I was making a transition onto my eyelids from darker to light because it's a night makeup. I put Busted to shape and sculpt my eyeballs near my wing liner, just a little bit above the Buzz. Wonder why I put the eyeshadow center of my eyelids first? So I can playfully put colors beside it. Can you tell the difference? On the left there's Busted and Intensified, while on the right without Busted. Don't forget to blend. Blending gives a smoother effect from the harsh lines on our makeup and also gives a natural look too. This is the blackout. Pardon na to siguro dire. That was my arm. Putting blackout just a little bit above on Busted, giving a more intensity on the shade. It's night makeup, so I want to give a smoky eye to my eyes. I did mention I want to have pink and peach, but then I want to use more on Naked 2 palette. Yeah, I'm drawing myself. Also, I drew a false wing liner and blend. Since this is a darker shade, I use the shader brush and blending brush simultaneously, so I can tell if I need another one or not. On the left is black and on the right, no. Grandma is checking me out. My lips is still dry, so I'm going to use petroleum jelly on top of Nivea Creme I have put earlier. Time to give love for my eyebrows. Currently, I ran out of eyebrow pencils, so I'm gonna use Factory shade from Naked 3, which is the natural shade for my eyebrows. I focus my eyebrow align on my inner corners since I have problem with that alignment on that part. Darker shade usually to the less hair or the one you wanna cheat to add hair on that area. I'm gonna put a little bit of darker shade on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna use Dark Side from Naked 3 palette since I have less hair on the inner corners of my eyebrow. Also, darker shade usually on the center of the brows to the tip, emphasizing the brow bone, and light or natural shade on the brows that had a line to the inner corners of the eye. You can use pulley brush if you want to. Don't forget to brush away before moving on to another color to prevent mixing the color together. Next is highlighting my inner corners of my eye. I picked Booty Call from Naked 2 palette since it's more on the white side and has a bit of glitter. Dabbing it gently to prevent wrinkles. Eyes are sensitive, so be gentle. Using my unbranded kabuki brush, I used the shade Bronze from Anastasia Glowkit SUNDIPPED as a bronze topper. I was too excited to use the Glowkit, so I ended up using this first instead of the Couture palette. Swipe behind my cheekbone, temples, and the jawline. Brush the color away at the back of my hand. Use another unbranded pointy concealer brush as a shader to put highlight topper on my inner corners with the shade of Moonstone from Anastasia Glowkit SUNDIPPED palette. Following the contours of my inner corners, and don't ever forget to blend. Time to cover the imperfections. Don't forget to shake it up before use. Twist and apply. I use Maybelline FitMe concealer since it has a wand which is convenient to use and that just covers the imperfection. But it's buildable and blendable to other cosmetic products. Oh, and it's not that expensive either. I'm creating a big V shape since I have redness on the side of my nose, my lines near my mouth, and of course, my mouth area. I look dreadfully hard. Using my unbranded concealer brush as a blender, blending the concealer that hides my imperfections to create a natural look. Also, concealer gets rid of the mistakenly put on the eyeshadow exceeding your eye's outline. Concealer is also good for highlighting the brow bone before putting eyeshadow or highlighter on. Using my unbranded kabuki brush, I blend the bronze topper hollows of my cheeks, jawline, and temples. Brush at the back of my hand after use. Now this is my contour base. This is also pigmented. BYS is an Australian makeup brand that's available in Watsons in Philippines. It's an average price range in our country. Using my Naked 2 shader brush to line my nose and on the hollows of my cheeks. The Naked 2 and 3 brush is very convenient to use, very multitasking. Then blend it afterwards and I'm good with my contours. My unbranded kabuki brush, and with the same palette I used the medium shade among the three that has glitter, which is the blush shade. In a circular motion, I use the summer shade for highlighting on the tip of my nose, cupid's bow between my brows, my high points of my cheekbone, and my brow bone with my finger since it's very pigmented than BYS. And as promised, I use Clinique's Bountiful blush as lipstick. Swipe all of my lips with the chopstick, so smooth and hydrating. So I forgot to put baking on my eyes below here. This is by Kanebo. Haven't you noticed that I already used most of my makeup is Kanebo? Kanebo is Japanese cosmetics and it's an Asian skin, so might as well use it. Some of the cosmetics in American brand is not all the shades suits us Asians, especially the Filipino skin. We have a, how do you say that? It's a yellow skin, but not a yellow skin, but a little bit brown. I don't know. This is the fine powder of Kanebo. This is sold separately again. Sold this one with the powder, it's different. Well, right now I don't know where I put it. Just use my kabuki brush. I don't have powder brush with me yet. Baking is for giving your eyes a look awake. This is not the ultimate baking, just a quick baking. It'll take time to bake the eyes. Okay, I'm not going to open my eyes for a few minutes. Okay, I think this is enough. I'm going to remove all this extra powder. Dusting away the excess powder with my kabuki brush. I think I should put a little bit shimmer on my eyes. Kylie, copper. I love this. Really, it doesn't crease on my eyes. Use it with my fingers. Very creamy. I like to use my fingers with the cream shadow and dab it gently as a topper. It's hard to clean the brush with the cream shadow, so I use my fingers instead. Kylie without Kylie. Time for lashes. I'm not going to put something on your lash. I don't want that. Primer for this mascara is the white one. Then apply the slightly curved one colored black. Sweep the wand from left to right while going upwards to make the lashes curve. Using Real Technique silicone liner for Kyliner dark bronze. This tool is easy to apply for gel liner. With my silicone liner, this has a pointy tip that made it easier to create a wing liner. I like to create a wing liner first before lining my eyes because lining the wing liner is way harder than lining the eyes. Can you tell the difference between the two? Next, we're going to put eyeliner below my eyes here. This one. Dab the dark bronze with my silicone brush, then line my lower eye starting from the wing liner down to the center of my pupil. And this is what we call half moon, just the center of the pupil to the wing liner. There you have it. This is my half moon. What I love about the silicone tip is it's easy to clean with a tissue. Just going to put it here and then twist this, twist. Holding the tape here, I'm going to twist it, and voila, you get cleaner. Sometimes the color sticks to the silicone brush. What I did is damp the tissue with oil or makeup remover, and then the silicone brush is using my Naked 2 shader brush and tourmaline from Anastasia Glowkit SUNDIPPED palette to my waterline, like continuing the half moon. Then use the blender brush to blend these three colors. Can you see me? Can you see my eyes? Setting my face with this powder. Here with this one. Puff is kind of weird lately. All I have to do is take this off and use this one again. Dab the kabuki brush to the translucent powder and put it all over my face in a circular motion. Yes, I think you see me better than this. Stupid light. Me and my mouth. Here it goes. This is Polly. I decided to use the palm. I did use the Bountiful blush earlier, but this is too light for being a night, so I'm going to use this with the pink one. Swiping the one all over my lips, and don't forget the corners of the lips. Wonder why I used this instead of my hydrating Clinique Chubby sticks. It's because I'm going to eat buffet, so there's oil. Every time I eat something oily, this won't come off that easily. Seriously, I love this. This is what I love about lime crime. I know it's quite costly for me. For here in the Philippines, we are very, how do you say that? Thrifty. Yes, we are thrifty, and I am thrifty too, but I'm not that thrifty. Can you tell? I only have these two shades, the bleach and the poly. Yeah, that's what they said, Velvetines or Velvetines. They're very velvet. Giving a good shake with my setting spray before using. Before the night. I don't know why I love setting spray. It feels great when you put on setting spray on your face, like there's a mist on it. This is my final look. Let me know what you think about this look in the comment section below and I'll read it. If you like this look, please give me a thumbs up. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Apparently, I forgot to tell you what time I had finished this look. I don't know where I put my phone. So there, it's 5:40. It's currently 5:40, and yes, it took like half an hour. Well, you can't blame me since my grandma was there. We were talking. I stopped. I paused it. I don't want you to know what we were talking about. It's quite personal. I'm sorry. I hope you girls or guys enjoyed this video and hope I give you some tips about this look, an idea. So let me know on the comment section below, in the description. I'll put something on the description box and I'll read, don't worry.